Check it out, guys. Just made some potato aloo bhuna, or Bombay potatoes as you may know it, curry at home. And we've also got this amazing chicken with pepper curry. And we've just got some freshly made boiled rice as well, guys. So we are going to be loving our mealtime today. So enjoy our recipes that's coming up. Hit that like and subscribe button and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Okay guys, so the family meal on a budget for £10 challenge is on. So I've been shopping and I've got a few bits and pieces that I'll be using to make our family meal. So let's crack on with those. So firstly, we have got our spices. Okay, 69p. And again, I've gone for the East End brand. I could have got it for cheaper because there are different brands out there that do sell them for cheaper, but I do like the East End brand, so I've got them. So this is a Madras curry powder. I've got the mild one. I've also got garam masala, and I've got some chilli powder, and I've also got the turmeric powder. So this is the one I went with, a different brand. It's turmeric powder, whole powder, so it will be fine, and we're going to use not much of them. So I've got these guys. Now the best thing about these guys, although we've spent the money up front now, we can make multiples of curry. We can make loads of different curries with it. Okay, so this is taking it as an investment in your curry. Okay, so we're not going to be using all of this in today's dishes. We're going to be using some of it, and as we go on, we can obviously make more curries with it. So don't look at the price as being 79p. It's going to be a couple of teaspoons we use per curry. So we can make loads of curry with it. Okay. So the next thing we've got is, okay, so I've got some chopped tomatoes, and this was something like 28p. I've got some miniature potatoes. Again, I've got the receipts, and I pulled the receipts up. I can't remember how much this was. No, I've got the receipt somewhere. Let's try and get that one. I think it's in the car. Next, again, I've got some peppers. I'm just going to be using green pepper because I'll be making the chicken curry with pepper. I couldn't find any single peppers where I went to the shop, so I just got one of these. Again, up front I'll spend a bit more, but I can use them for different dishes throughout the week that I can cook. The other thing we've got is onion. There we go, the onions are here. So again, with the dishes, I'm not going to be using all of them. I'll be using a few of them, maybe about 3 or 4 I'll be using for this dish. Got one garlic bulb. I've got some ginger. Again, some green chilli. Again, won't be using all of them, so the upfront cost is a bit more, but I can use it throughout the week. And I've also got some fresh coriander. This was a good price. This was on discount for about 47p, so that's not too bad. And I've also got the chicken that's in defrosted at the moment, so that cost me £2.17. Guys, a couple of things I didn't buy was the oil and salt. I'm assuming you're going to have them at home, as well as I didn't buy the rice because I've got them at home. However, if you want to, you can get the rice from Tesco. They sell it for £1.60. Here it is. As well as Lidl also do pre-cooked rice for these 35p per bag. So again, we spent a total of £9.16, guys. So let's crack on with the video. Right, the first curry we're going to make today, guys, is going to be chicken bhuna with peppers, green peppers. It's a really nice dish. So here's our chicken, as we sort of said. So we've got 8 pieces of drumsticks there, and I have also got all our ingredients chopped up and everything and measured up as well. So what we'll be doing, I'll leave the measurements of the ingredients in the description box, and what I'll do as well, as I cook, I'll go through the ingredients as well. Got onions chopped. So this is 2 onions, roughly about 200 grams, finely chopped. So what we're going to do first of all, guys, so I'm going to assume you've got some oil at home. I'm using vegetable oil, so let's put that in there. So again, Got about 3 to 4 tablespoons there, guys. One of the reasons why I'm doing this video, guys, is to inspire you to cook at home, to cook really delicious food at home, because it doesn't really cost that much compared to eating out or dining in. I mean, it's great to get a takeaway and dine in every now and again, but if you could, cook it at home, save the money yourself. But that's what I'm doing, inspiring you or empowering you, or even just letting you know, actually, do you know what? It doesn't need to cost an arm and a leg to cook some nice meal. Right, so once the oil is warm, guys, we're going to put in our ginger and garlic paste. So this is our freshly chopped ginger. So I'm going to use about roughly 1.5 teaspoon, just over 1.5 teaspoon of ginger, as well as this is roughly about the same amount of chopped garlic. If you want to grind it into a paste, please do so. I normally do, but there's also something about the flavour of freshly chopped ginger and garlic, guys. It's just nice. What we're going to do, cook this on medium to low heat just until the colour changes. So once you can smell the aroma from the ginger and garlic, we're going to add in our onion. So this is 2 small onion chopped, well, diced. So there's about 200 grams of onion in there. I'm going to put the heat slightly up. We're going to add salt to your taste. Just under 1.5 teaspoon of onion. All we're going to do now is wait for the onion to soften and caramelize. This should take about 8 to 10 minutes. So once the onion is all nice and soft, I will come back to see you soon. Another tip, guys, to soften the onion, if it is starting to if it does start to catch on the pan, guys, just add a tiny bit of hot water like I've just done. I'll add a bit more and let that just cook away on medium to low heat. It's been about 5 or 6 minutes we get there. Okay, guys, so our onions have softened, so it's been about 8 to 9 minutes or so. So what we're going to do now is, let's just see if we can have the camera closer for you. What we're going to do now, we're going to add in some of our chopped tomatoes. So let's add 1, 2, 3. So again, this will help to make the curry base. That's what we're doing at this point, guys. Put a lid on, it will help speed up the process. So it's all gone really nice and soft now, guys. Everything, onion, tomato, it's all nice and soft. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add in our spices. I'm just going to put the heat on low as I show you the spices. So I've got a mixed curry powder here. So 1, 2, I'm going to use 2.5, and these are teaspoons. So 2.5 heap teaspoon of mixed curry powder. And we've still got loads left. This is our turmeric haldi powder. So this is going to give it a nice colour. So I'm going to use, let's do that, about half a teaspoon. Now, when it comes to chili powder, it's entirely up to you how much you want to use. As I'm cooking this for the family, I won't be using too much chili powder. So I'm going to use roughly about just under 1 teaspoon, and this is, I don't know, it's hardly anything. If you want to add more chili powder, you can do, guys. So let's get all of this mixed in. And you know what, with my curries we say always make sure you cook the spice well. Bunafying this process is called bunafying. So you just want to really cook the spices out, really get the spices to come alive. Give it a good mix. Have your hot water ready. Put the heat on medium to low and just really cook the spice well. As soon as you feel that the pan is catching, or the spices catching to the pan, add a tiny bit of hot water and repeat the process for about 6 to 7 minutes. Hey guys, don't forget, if you haven't already, guys, if you're getting value from our videos, please like and subscribe to our channel, and please share with others. Comment as well. If you do all of those things, guys, it helps the channel with YouTube algorithm, and it promotes us to a wider audience. So appreciate your support. Please hit that subscribe, like and share button. Thank you. Okay, so you can see it's catching to the pan a little bit down here. Just going to give it a good split. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of water. It's hot water as well. Well, I'm going to repeat this process for about 6 to 8 minutes, as we said, guys. Okay, guys, so it's been about 7 to 8 minutes. The spice has been cooking, so I'm just going to add in our chicken now. So just get that in there. So about £2.17 worth of chicken there, guys. Not bad, is it? So we've got 8 pieces of chicken in here, so that can easily feed, what, say 2 per portion, 2 for about 4 people. One of the things we could have done with this as well, use maybe 4 pieces of chicken to make the curry, and the other 4 pieces of chicken to make tandoori chicken, things like that, really. But I've gone in just for curry this time round. So just put the heat on medium and let's just cook the chicken now. Leave it on medium to low heat. Stir it occasionally. I'm going to put a cover on it. Okay, so it's going to be a couple of minutes. It's been cooking on medium to low heat. Make sure it doesn't catch. If it does catch onto the pan, the spices and so forth, guys, add a tiny bit of water at this point. the chicken will release its own moisture, water and so. Lid back on. It's been about 5 to 6 minutes cooking, guys. You can see how it's starting to catch onto the bottom of the pan. This is good. It's also, chicken has also released its own water as well, so this is good. Zoom in from here, there you go, look at that. Look our curry sauce coming along. I'm going to add just a bit of coriander now. Okay guys, so what we can do now is add some water. So add as much as water as you want to. I want to make this like a Bhuna style, so slightly dry dish I want to make it. If you want to add more curry sauce, then obviously just cover the chicken with water and let that just come to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it down. Now that will do for me. And just leave that on medium heat, guys, and let that cook for about, I would say probably another 15 to 20 minutes. So we want the cooked chicken to be fully cooked. Okay guys, so our chicken has been cooking for about 15 minutes or so. Check it out, guys. Wow, as soon as you open the lid, it does smell really good as well, so amazing. Check it out, there it is. So the final process now, guys, so what we're going to do is just make sure obviously your chicken is cooked. Look at that. There we go, final bit now, guys. So this chicken is cooked, so what we're going to do now is put the heat on low. Get our garam masala. So I'm going to use about half a teaspoon of garam masala. Give it a nice mix. I'm going to add some good coriander. And also remember the peppers we got earlier, we're just going to add the peppers in now. All we want to do now, guys, is just cook until the pepper is just literally just gently slightly soft, but we will still want the crunchness in there, and the pepper now will give it a really nice flavour as well, guys. So make sure you don't skip and get a green. I would recommend you use a green pepper. Green pepper is nice. And this one, the taste of flavour we're going for. So this is the consistency I want with the sauce as well. Let's see, look at that. So there you go, that's the sauce you want. And we've got our chicken pieces, everything in there. Right, let's just cover that up and cook it for about further 5 to 10 minutes until the peppers are soft but still got that little crunch in there. Just one thing, guys, forgot to mention, we're just going to add also our green chilli. I'm going to put 4 green chilli. I'm going to leave it whole because I don't want the heatness coming through, because obviously for the family. But I'm just going to put the green chilli on there just for the smell and the aroma coming from the peppers, or the chilli. There we go. Leave that in there and let that carry on cooking for about on low heat for about 10 minutes. Okay, guys, it's been simmering away for about further 10 minutes or so. Let's see how it's doing. Check it out. I'll take it off heat. Remember, the idea here was just to get the peppers just slightly soft and leave it a bit crunchy, so we don't want to be fully cooked. That's great. See that, guys? So it's soft, but it's still got a little bit of crunch in there for you. What we're going to do now, guys, our curry is done. Coriander garnish and just leave it there now until you're ready to eat. So it's all done. There we go. Enjoy the recipe and don't forget to like, subscribe and share our channel with others, guys. So this is your chicken Bhuna with peppers. Okay, guys, so our second dish of the day is going to be Aloo Bhuna I'm going to make, so potato curry. So again, put the pan on heat. Add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. And then what we're going to do, guys, add in about 1.5 teaspoon of freshly chopped garlic. Let's get that one a bit closer so you can see it there. Okay, as soon as the garlic starts to change colour and you can smell the aroma from the garlic, add in onions. I've got 2 small onion finely diced here. So we're going to start off again by making our base, curry base. Okay, so we're going to cook the onion until it is softens and caramelized. It should take about 7 to 8 minutes, I would say. And we're also going to add in a good 1 teaspoon of salt. Add to your taste. I'll be using about, okay, so it's been about 4 to 5 minutes. Onions are starting to come together nicely. So they have softened a bit. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add in our chopped tomatoes. 1. I'm going to use 2 good tablespoons of it.
And cook this further for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay guys, so our onions have gone soft now, so what we're going to do is just add in our spices. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of mixed curry powder. I'm going to use about good just over half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. I'm just going to tiny bit of chilli powder in there. What we're going to do now is get this all together. Okay guys, so I've been cooking this spice for about 3 minutes now on low to medium heat, and I'm going to add in our potatoes now. So there we go, it's about 300 grams of potato in there. Mix it all in. Just going to cook it on high heat, well medium heat or high for about a minute or so. Okay guys, it's been about a minute or so it's been cooking on medium heat. I'm going to put it to low heat now. Give it a good mix. What I'm going to do now is just add some hot water. Okay. This is our Bombay Aloo Bhuna is done really guys. So what we're going to do now is just wait for the potatoes to soften up and we are good. That's our second curry done. Just put a lid on it and see you once the potatoes are soft. Okay guys, so our potato curry or potato bhuna has been cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes on low heat, so check it out. That looks so good guys, look at it, look at the colour on that, amazing. Now if you want to add more water, you can do. It's about halfway there. All we're doing now guys is just waiting for the potato to be soft really. So we're going to add a bit more water. There we go. I'd probably say you probably need about another 10 minutes or so. So let's put it back on low heat, lid on, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes or so guys. Okay guys, so let's check it out and see what our potatoes are doing. So this is our potato bhuna. Let's check it out. Looks good. Let's check the potato. Yep, lovely. It's just nice and soft down. I'm sure you can see that. See that? So they just cut thin straight away. What I'm going to do now, so in total it's taken about half an hour to make the potato curry. It took a bit longer than expected, but it's taken half an hour. It wasn't too bad. It's just been on low heat, so what I did, topped up the water, and it's just been on low heat for about half an hour or so guys, and every now and again I've been checking it. So add some coriander. I think I've just got some left, just add all of that. Good handful. And this is our sort of Bombay aloo, Bhuna done slightly a bit more flavoursome than a typical Bombay aloo at your restaurants. There we go. And if you want to add any green chilies and so forth, guys, because we did buy some, so you can add them in there. So turn off the heat, guys. Our Bombay aloo is done. We just garnished it with some coriander and so forth, and it's all good. There we have it, guys. So this is our budget meal along with our chicken curry that we cooked earlier. Here it is. So yeah, so enjoy this, guys. Enjoy the recipe, guys. Let's make that bigger. And also got some rice cooked at the back as well, so happy days. So we'll be enjoying that with some boiled rice. And this curry, this one's going to be absolutely fantastic. Some potato as well, guys, on the side. Absolutely amazing. Guys, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and watch out for more recipes, guys. Next one I'm going to do, challenge, is going to be cooking Indian restaurant dishes. So the dishes that you pay £7, £8, £9, £10 for, I'll be cooking them at home for a fraction of the price. And here are the receipts, guys, if anyone's interested, just to make sure that I have spent less than the £10. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon, guys. Look forward to it.